Coming up next, I'll share with you this 14-inch Motorola black and white TV. See, a 14-inch black and white Motorola TV. It's got the antenna telescoping. It looks pretty good. I think it's could have some work done to it, but who uses that anymore, right? The UHF doesn't turn. I'm not too worried about that. It wants to, but it's like stuck. Probably a belt when you put it on UHF. I'm assuming, I don't know. That should turn as something. Something's kind of link or something. I'm a sucker when it comes to mechanical rotor tuners and TVs. I love these. Okay, this says preset, and it looks, I don't know what it does. Not sure. On and off volume, brightness, contrast. And guess what? The old Motorola remote control. And it's a clicker. No battery. All mechanical. Take a look here. It looks in pretty good condition as far as physical. So UHF, something's loose in there. It starts once to go, and then no. I'm not sure what this preset is. I think it has to do with the remote. Preset on and off. Oh, fine tune and remote. So one side is fine tuned and one is remote. It's got to have a microphone in it for the remote. Not seeing it. There it is. Right there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little round area here by the VHF channel knob. There's a round little circle in there under these. So that's the microphone to pick up that clicker. The clicker. It's got the wood grain looking finish to it. They got the UHF antenna back here. I think there's something broke off. Not sure, but that's useless. VHF. They must have had something on there. That's why this ain't plugged in. Then what's on the bottom here? We got and I can't see that. Really? Preset brightness. Preset brightness. Don't want to mess with that. Vertical size. Vertical linearity. Vertical hold. Horizontal hold. There's a clip here too or something. Not sure what that's all about. Got all the screws out of it. Get it off there. There it is. I should have took that antenna off. Okay. Should do it. Pretty dirty. Wow, it's actually filthy. This is a polarized plug. Cord looks good. So, yeah, it's pretty filthy. I'm not going to do it until I get out. Blow it off. Wow, that's filthy. There's a compact run. There's going to probably be a... Oh, I must have seen a mini of them. Oh, there's a cap. There's the diode in here too. That's the way you should have them, caps. This is like a suction cup type. Not a little, just like GE did with wire. Now, I don't know the year of this. I'm going to show you something about this remote control first. Then it's got no battery. The clicker. Guess it's just this one screw here. Yeah, you can see this little mesh. Ouch, my hand, I said it's... I had trouble with that for months. Get no strapped in it. There it is. It's got a serial number on it. Yeah, it's just got the one striker. You see it. Let's go now. So that's just going to be on and off. This one here has a place for one, and I think, yeah, because it's got another little arm here and a place right here. That would probably be a channel, but you'd have to have a switch or something. It's like almost like a cigarette lighter thing. But that puts out the audible sound. I remember my dad, he had a clicker on his Sears TV. I think it's back on right. And it had a ton of buttons on it. And one day, I don't know who it was, one of my siblings brought a bicycle tire in the living room. My dad and I were watching a ball game. But anyway, they brought the tire in there, and Dad started pumping it up. And just the pumping action was changing. I can't remember if it was changing the channels. I think it was changing the channels, but or cutting the TV on and off. It's kind of weird the way that just the pump did that, Okay, I got one. I have so many of them, and even though this is polarized, the pins are in here are the same size. So let me plug this into the Variac isolation. Okay. Well, I better make sure that's off. Wait a minute, what do I got to do here? Well, I just want to see if I get a answer. Like I'm going to pick up a notch back in the analog days. Okay. If you had remote control, I don't know, you'd have to have this on and see if it cut it off. Who knows? Alright, that's all. So we'll turn this Variac on. I definitely want to check the amperes on this. There we go. Okay. Come on. Give me a light it up. It's pulling for Nothing. Clicker. Oh, I got it on. Oh, I got it on the remote, but that don't mean nothing. Oh, I heard it. I heard something. That's why. I don't know. You know, I don't care about the remote right now. Let's turn it on this fine. Whoa! We got a raster. Oh, it does light up here. Looks better. It's got a vertical problem. It's got a video issue. Let's see. Horizontal roll or something. So let's be expected, but hey, it's got a, let's see if I get the brightness. And then a contrast resist, yeah. Alright, we have to clean up this, fix the vertical problem. Other issues with it. Let's see if this cuts this off. If I put it on remote. Yeah, I clicked it off. I hear the motor back there. Yeah, I have to hold it in a second or something. But whoa, we have a problem. Just cut off. What do we got there? 3/10 of it. Alright. Now it went off. That ain't even lighting up. This little preset button. I'm gonna hit the remote control. There it is again. Well, I don't have it in, that's why. Wait, did it just cut off on me? Whatever this is, that green light's coming on. I'll have to look into that further. Alright, it's straightening up a little bit. But it's just got a vertical problem. Tuner, I think, would be... Yeah, it's doing something. I don't know if that's snow back there. Snow would be good. Alright, let me turn it off. No use. I'm going to turn it off with the variant. So the remote does work, the clicker. But it's only for on and off. You can tell by just that one single click. But I had to hold it in. Ouch. It's carpal tunnel, who knows. So it works. I mean, somewhat. I downloaded the photo effects for this Motorola. And I got off the internet by using the serial number to tell you the year of this. And it was pretty straightforward. And according to even the Copilot for AI. It's got this spy program. It showed that same one, and it's second month of 1990. No, I go, no. They didn't have tube televisions in 1990. It's just like early 70s. And I was right. It's May of 1973. And it doesn't give any operating instructions, but what I could see on some diagrams, this preset here, if you push it in, that's automatically going to just factory set the brightness and the contrast. Now if you want to adjust them manually, you take the preset off, then you can adjust them manually. Then you also got the feature where instant on, instant, picture and sound, by turning it on and leaving it on, and then using the remote control to turn it on and off. And how that works, which I would never use, is this was pretty common back then, and even earlier, where the heaters are, there's power going through the heaters, but it's reduced power, so they're kind of staying lit. Chassis removal instructions. Disassembly. Well, they're telling you to move the yoke. Remove deflection yoke. I don't think so. Picture tube removal, and that ain't happening. So I know where to start to get this out of there. Okay, as you can see, I didn't have to take the yoke off like they told me. I just simply took the leads and marked them with numbers and documented it here. I'm still plugging away on this Magnavox TV. Doing a repair and kind of a restoration. Just because I'm in that area. And so, first of all, here was the problem I think with my vertical issue. This 20 microfarad. Let me bring this camera up a little closer so you can see it. I put a 20 microfarad. This can had a 400 microfarad, a 300 microfarad, and a 20 microfarad. And the 20 microfarad was bad inside this can, so I took the can out, cut the tab off, terminal off, and then I'll show you from the back. When I was powered this thing on, I had sound and I had, a raster, which was cool. You notice that I did have the vertical issue. And when I was turning the fine tuner, I thought, well, okay, the horizontal is turning the fine tuner. It could affect it, but no. What we had, the problem was a horizontal synchronization. And I'm thinking, well, okay, wait a minute. The horizontal output tube was bad. The vertical output tube was good. The vertical multiplier and vertical output tube, that was good. But the one that I have, the horizontal output and damper tube, those are compact runs, it had a bad grid leakage. So I got it one out of my stock, and then also I had the audio detector and audio output had grid leakage. It had good, it sounded one bad, but it was showing grid leakage, and I had one of them on my stock. Then the mixer right here, this mixer tube, it's a mixer oscillator tube on the tuner that was shorted. Hoping you can see it if I'm in the picture. Here's the 20 microfarad right here, the C804. That's one of the capacitors that is in the can. And right there. So that's the one I replaced. And if you notice, it's going right into the vertical output tube. These two wires coming from here. One of them is coming from that 20 microfarad that was in there. And like I said, I removed the can and cut that terminal off of that tab, and then solder a piece of wire from that point, and then the ground to put the 20 in there. And then I had an issue with where can I find that one at? Oh boy, right there. If you could see that one, you'll notice I put a bridge from this point to this point, then back over here. Because what happened was I lifted that resistor up because it didn't read the right value. And it was 1 watt, but they're huge. And when I lifted the one end up, it kind of pulled the trace. So I had to take them all the way out to check them. So what I did is I put like a bridge from there to there and then over here. Okay, I got the TV back into its cabinet. What I'm going to do I hope I got this knob right. It can go either way, 180, so I don't know yet. I'm going to leave, I think that's the preset for brightness, and you take it off, you can adjust the brightness down here. We'll leave it off. But what I'm going to do is have this on and off switch on, and this on remote. Now when I turn the power on, you know what, I'll turn it off first. Variac/isolated transformer on. And let's see what kind of voltage. 124. It says not to go over 120. I mean, but you know, what are you going to do? And I'll put this on amps. Alright, now, if I got this on remote, so I can turn this on, it should kind of send reduced voltage to those heaters. Let me turn this off so I can see it. And it does. And I don't like that concept even on the picture tube. Turn this off. Well, I still got my vertical problem. Well, I haven't. Let's try for adjustment now. I don't know which is which. Boy, that's not doing nothing. Oh crap, I gotta take it out of here again. You know, I might have to. There she goes. Now, what am I touching here? Vertical height. Boy, that don't look cool at all. Yeah, that'll burn up put a. It's a lot better now. I just gotta. Might have to adjust the. That's looking better. It's not perfect, and I still got my horizontal issue. Just cleaning that up, maybe. Yep, perhaps. Get over there. Well, I got the vertical fixed. It's just Alright, let me hit play on this thing. I guess that's play there. I hear the volume. No video. Uh-oh. Something's haywire. Back the other way. Is that a vertical roll? I don't got a full picture. There it is. Ain't no vertical lock. That's going to have to be tinkered around with. I don't have a full screen on there either. There's no vertical lock. Look at that. Okay, I found one problem by vertical. Is the vertical hold. Watch the meter. I'm not turning it. I'm just going to rock this back and forth. Now I'm turning just a little bit. So it's going to short right there, see? All I'm doing is rocking it. I got it at the R times 10,000 scale. And then all of a sudden, well, drops down to practically 0 ohms. Or 1 ohm. That's what calls that. Now, you know, you got almost infinity. And I'm not turning it, I'm just rocking it back and forth. You know, so that's it. I checked the tube, it's a little weak. Okay, I changed this vertical hold. I actually cut off part of that and put this one in here. This is a 1 meg, it's print's calling for a 1.2 meg, and then in parentheses 750K. Depending, you know, so I don't think it's a happy medium 1 meg. Only thing is you got to adjust it with the, right now with the screwdriver, but this is the old one. And you can see the wiper on it. So what I'll do is I'll just take that off. I think I can super glue that right in there. It fits right in that hole. Super glue that on there. Lucky I had that one. Okay, we're going to hit play. And let's turn it on. It's lighting up. I got to turn this brightness down real fast. Yeah, I won't put that on because I'm going to turn that brightness down real fast. If a straight line is across there. I do not want to. I see why they want it. Let me adjust that now. Got to have a screwdriver right now to do it, but hey, the picture looks getting a little bit clearer. I can see stuff. No, now I gotta have to adjust the vertical height. Alright, that's locking out. That's an improvement there. I'm not. No, that's worse. I have a picture. Starting to clear up though, but this is crazy shit. I'm gonna try that. Get it back in there. Maybe it doesn't like that product within there. So I had that vertical sweep problem when I tried this trimmer pot as a vertical hold. This was 1 meg, and it was the vertical. It was terrible, so it made it worse. I mean, it didn't show that vertical sweep problem, which was bad. It could have burnt, had a burn in on my faucet. That brightness was very high, but I mean, you have to take a few seconds or something. A lot longer than I put it on there. So I got this one as close as I can find. This is 690K. I'm supposed to have, it said 1.2 meg in parentheses 750K. So the 1 meg didn't do no good, so I got a 690. So that's what, like 6.5% lower. I checked out the AGC circuit, synchronization circuit for both, or all three, video, horizontal and vertical. Everything checked out pretty good. I did find three capacitors are open, or they're not open, they're just won't take a charge. I have it back in its cabinet now. Got these two jumpers going to the vertical hold. That's that 750K, under that, about 6.5% under, but I think that will do it. So plug it into the, it's on a variac, so let's do it this way so I don't interfere with my horizontal adjustment if I have to. Okay, I'm going to turn it around. Everything I think is hooked back up. Do I want that to go over that? I don't want this to go over that yoke. How about under it? Before I turn it off. I think it better be under it. Would I? Yeah, I think so. Instead of over the deflection yoke. Okay. Trying to get it out of the way there, but alright. Let me turn the, since it's off. Yeah, it's off now. Turn variac on. Voltage 120 volts. That's what's good about it. Then I'm going to put this back on. Amps. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn it around. And I got to get access to this. Well, actually, I got to get access to the linearity and the height. Or the size. What do you want to call it? And perhaps those the yoke rings and the horizontal. Don't want to be over touching nothing when I'm making them adjustments. Let's get this to the right. Now that vertical control, all it uses is the wiper at one end of the doesn't use both sides, all three wires. Okay. Turn this off, and we'll turn it on. let's see, it's on fine tune. Like I said, they should call that manual and then remote. And then when you're doing this, adjusting this, say like that, you turn it on remote and then it cuts off the TV. And then you'd have to use the remote to turn it on. Should have it off center or something. Okay, I don't want the brightness on or the preset. So I guess I'll turn it on. Check that, keep the 1.36, 0.8, 0.7, 0.6. It's dropping 0.6. About 0.6 amps. Let me see if she's lighting up. It is, I believe, yeah. It's going to be out of adjustment because I got snow. That's a good thing. I don't think that's on there right. There. Let me adjust that vertical just to see what happens. Yeah. Well, at least we got a full raster, you know. Wow, that height sucks. They're stretched out. Oh, tower. The pattern generator, the other one outside.
Here's about this. You'll be thrilled. So get ready for all-out hilarity.
No stretchos. Look at this. I'll get this out of there with the pattern generator. It'll be a lot easier to do. Getting there. I think they're starting to look like human beings instead of aliens with small heads and big bodies. Let me see. See, that's why I gotta have that vertical hold there. So leave it out, see? I don't know why they put some of that stuff on the back. I mean, let's see if I... Alright, now it's safe, good. Okay. See, you gotta even check with stuff like that. So you won't have to touch it. On size.
What's your name?
I'm gonna let it run for a while. And everything gets stabilized, and I did to it. 3 bad capacitors as far as film capacitors. Oh, I did change 3 resistors. 2 of them were really out of tolerance, and 1 I could have kept in there. And that 1 meg wouldn't work in there, as we see. Alright, I'm going to put it on remote. It's going to cut it off. I lied. Got it on remote now. Let's see if we can turn it. No, we could change the channel. We'll leave it on fine tune. There's 4, 5, 6, and 7. I jumped 1. This thing, you can set it if you ain't getting the signal.
Nice to meet you, Steph.
Nice to meet you.
Then if you put it on remote, now say if I wanted to,
Thank you.
say if I wanted to watch the news at a certain time or something, I could have it on that channel that I liked for the news or whatever, the weather. And so you'd have this on, volume set. Then you could put it on remote and turn it on and off. But you'd have to leave the remote,
Don't they get
I
embarrassed?
mean the volume up,
Gotcha.
and then left on, and then you could turn it on and off. But we ain't gonna do that. As you can see, the TV is working. 14-inch Motorola. Had the vertical issue and no video. And I got it working. It was a lot of fun, challenging, and I don't expect anything less when it comes to vintage televisions, especially the older they are, like this. I mean, this ain't really old. I think it's 73, 72. God, I have to look at the schematic. Well, anyway, I love the challenge. I love my TVs and my radios. I've been repairing TVs since I was a teenager. And prior to that, I helped my dad work on them. So I learned things a lot from him, but not near as much as I know today. But there's still today, there's stuff that it's vague to me when it comes to televisions. But, you know, hey, you know what to look for and what to do, you can prevail. I really enjoyed repairing this. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.